Nintendo Switch 2 is finally here. And here on Quick Look, we're going to be spending, well, the next week or so taking a look at the Switch 2. First-party games, third-party games, the console itself at the end of it. And we'll also be doing a backwards compatibility video to see what games get improved and what games don't. You know how this goes. So, yes. But to kick off our coverage of the Switch 2, I think we should start with the big one. So big, it got a console bundle. That, of course, being Mario Kart World. Oh, yes, this is one that has been very anticipated. For better and for worse. I mean, there's been a lot of hate towards this game. Some of it justified, yes, but honestly, the game's fucking fun. Now, I know some people had their concerns going in, like, oh, there's going to be a lot of straightaways, so it's like it may not be as fun, sort of thing, blah, 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 blah. Maybe in single player, but if you're playing online or playing with friends, trust me, it's not an issue. Because I've been playing with a few buddies, a few creator buddies, and oh yeah, this game runs like a champ. It plays like a champ, it acts like a champ, it's a bloody champ. Like, seriously, I think what they've done with this game is fantastic, and it was the shake-up to the formula Mario Kart needed, because I'm gonna be honest, while there were a lot of things in 8 Deluxe that were pretty good, I think 8 Deluxe and 8 in general are the worst Mario Karts. That might be a controversial take, but Wii and Double Dash were superior. Yeah, I said it. Wii and Double Dash were the superior games to those, because my biggest problem with 8 and 8 Deluxe was the speed. Like, it just felt slow to me. It just did. I know this whole 200cc, that kind of thing, but even at 200cc, it still just felt slow to me compared to playing Wii. Now, it might be a little bit of Crash Team Racing in me after spending a lot of time on Nitro Fueled and seeing how fast that is, but still, you gotta admit, 8 Deluxe and 8 definitely feels a bit slow at points. I mean, the track lineup's great, absolutely in those, but yeah, call me a cynic, but there we are. So, I'm very glad they fixed it in World. Like, it's speedy, it's fast, it's just fun. It really is. And I think what they've done with it is superb. The whole open world. Like, that's the point of the game, the whole open world. Being able to drive around this massive area with all these different tracks that you can explore, all these different things you can find. Like, that's cool. I mean, yes, there are your typical racing modes, but come on, most of us are here for, well, that. As well as that, Knockout Tour. I've been playing that as well. Best new addition in the series. Like, it really is. Like, it's a battle royal. It is literally a battle royal. And I think it's so much fun. Like, online especially, Knockout Tour is amazing. Like, it really is. And when you get a bunch of your mates together, oh, it is chaos. It truly is chaos, and I love it for that. I know a lot of people were concerned about the graphics. Graphics and performance, I had no real issue with. I think the graphics look really nice. I think it has a great art style to it. I think it all looks pretty. The lighting's great with the ray tracing and all that RTX technology under the hood. Like, it looks amazing. It really does look amazing. And performance, I've had no real issue with it. Now, granted, in case any of you are wondering for, like, future content sort of thing, my displays only go to about 60 FPS, and they are 1080p. The ones I mostly use. So, Very much. You're not going to expect me to be like, oh, this game runs at like 500 FPS and all that. No. Do not expect that from this coverage. You're expecting the gameplay, because that is the most important part. I can live with bad graphics, and occasionally I can live with bad performance, but it's all about gameplay. It is all about the gameplay. Even if the game runs at 30 frames a second, if the gameplay's good, then I've got no issue with that. So, yeah, but honestly, I think the driving in this is just fantastic. I think it feels right, especially with the new Joy-Cons. Like, it really feels just proper, to be honest. I didn't notice any support for mouse controls, which makes sense. Why would you need mouse controls for a game like Mario Kart? Okay, maybe for the camera, but who would seriously want to do that? But, yeah, to be honest, this really is the best Mario Kart of the modern era. Like, if you look at it in a vacuum, like, I consider, like, the more modern era to be, like, 7, 8, and World. Out of those three, World is the best. World is the best. I still, like, if you were to ask me to rank my favorite Mario Karts, I mean, that is a difficult question, but I personally say that World is definitely up there in the top 3, alongside of Wii and Double Dash, with DS being 4th. And Tour is probably last, because Tour kind of sucks. But, yeah, honestly, Mario Kart World is a fantastic game, and it is absolutely worth a shot. If you are getting a Switch 2 day one, you better have gone the bundle. Because if you had bought the standard Switch 2, and you had to pay like $120 for Mario Kart, I can understand your frustration. 120 Australian dollars for Mario Kart. That's overkill. Like, it really is just way too high price. Like, to me, I think it is worth like $80. Which, if you get the bundle, the Switch 2 is like the 700, and then the game is like 70. You get in the bundle. That's what I'd go for. That's what I would go for. I would go with the bundle. It is definitely, I'd say, worth the $70 price if you get in the bundle. But $120, I'd say shop around first. See if you can get a better deal. See if you can get used. If used copies show up, sort of thing. And like, if you think it's worth the money to you, if you think it's worth the $120, go for it. Absolutely. It is such a great game. If not, that's fine. That is not a stress at all. But yeah, we've got a lot to get to here with the Switch 2. Lots of games to check out, and I am very, very, very fucking excited. So, yeah, but thank you all so much for watching. And as I always like to say, I will see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow for Breath of the Wild. Johnny!